The fashion industry is taking a new dimension in our community, and today we have the biggest brand in the studio with us. Welcome to the African King Show. I'm your humble host, Emoh, aka the Proudly African King. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the lion with me in the studio. It's very, very difficult to get the lion out of the lion's den. But with me today, the African King brought the lion into the studio, the swanky master himself. Please let's discover Stanlion. Stanlion, you're welcome to the African King Show.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's a pleasure really to be here. And I really think this is an amazing thing that you're doing for the community, putting this kind of show together and putting the information out. So I'm excited to be here.
Oh man, thank you so much. So how did you become the biggest brand, the biggest name in our community? It's not easy. What's your story?
Well, I believe in hard work, consistency, resilience, of course.
Yeah.
You know that with everything that we do, it comes with its own challenges and its own struggles. Starting up, I started in my basement about 4 years ago.
Wow.
I stayed there for about 3 years. There were hurdles of, being able to work a second job, do that, and then having people come to my house. I believe people like to see a story where you consistently do what you do.
Exactly.
Overcome your hurdles. And then, of course, one of the main things that we believe in is putting quality stuff out. Quality stuff at an affordable price.
That is the home of affordable luxury.
That's right.
And there's this popular segment, the Swanky Saturday. Can you tell us about the Swanky Saturday?
Yeah, so Swanky Saturday really is a feeling, right? It's a feeling that you have when you wear a Stanlion Clothing.
Yeah.
When you wear one of our clothes. So for me, it just started one day. I dressed up, I was getting ready to go for this wedding. And when I dressed up, I was feeling so good. I just said, I'm going to just do something called, it was a Saturday, I'm going to just do something called Swanky Saturday.
Okay.
And then I told my wife to take the phone. I was in the store, and there was it. I started just talking about the clothes that I'm wearing and how I felt about it. And
it went viral.
Yeah, it somehow it's become, a whole thing of its own. It has a whole brand of its own now.
Exactly.
Swanky Saturday has really gone international, and I think every Saturday, if I delay to drop a video of Swanky Saturday, I get calls from people, where is Swanky Saturday? But it's really also was to make sure we don't leave the brand boring. We kept the name and our designs in the front of our customers on a regular basis.
Wow, that's great. So you have a very, very unique style.
Yeah.
So how did you come about your designs? How did that
for me, I've tapped into the energy of a lion, which comes with bravery, being brave, which comes with royalty. It comes with the power to always succeed, to push against all odds. And so for me, that's a basic concept. But generally, my designs are, there's something that they say, whatever your thoughts are, the universe somehow will bring some things within that thinking of yours to enhance your creation. So for me, I just sit and they come in my mind, and then I try to get on, once I have the fabrics and everything, I start putting things together.
That's awesome, man. That's great. Yeah. So what is your advice to fans out there who want to be like you, who want to become successful just the way you are?
I mean, again, it's all about, first of all, you have a dream.
Yeah.
If you have a dream, don't let that dream die because of fear of, uncertainty. Because the main challenges that people face is the fact that, just like you starting the show, you probably have thought of it over a while. Yeah. Some people be like, well, it's going to be hard to get this and that and that and that. And then sometimes some people's dreams get neutralized by that. Yeah. Just the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
What we have to overcome is that fear.
That's true.
Once you overcome that fear of the unknown, and then try, give it a step. It just takes one step, and they just keep trying. But the most important thing is stay consistent in what you do. You're gonna fall, but like Denzel Washington always say, when you want to fall forward.
That's what's up.
Fall, you get up, you continue, because you learn from your challenges, you learn from your mistakes. And every time we make mistakes, what you try to find is the solution to that mistake, and that moves you forward. And I believe that's just what we've been doing, just consistently staying positive and, understanding that, there's nothing that's going to stop us.
That's the spirit of the lion.
That's
you heard
right.
from the lion himself. Face your fears. Don't be scared of falling. If you want to fall forward.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So, Stanlion, we have this particular problem in our community where, I don't know, we're trying to find out. How do people who have clothing stores, are they considered designers? Like people who have clothing stores or like just sell clothes or whatsoever?
No. This is the thing. I think it's a situation that's been ongoing for a while. And people just like the name designers just to get that acclamation. But owning a clothing store, there's a retail, so there are retailers and they're designers. Yeah. Now, owning a clothing store where you just go buy stuff from other places and sell them, you are not a designer. Now, a designer is actually somebody that's involved in the creation of the clothing.
Exactly.
You have to have the creative right. So being able to decide what lapel am I going to put on this suit, what fabric am I using, where would I put, what kind of buttons am I using on it. Those concepts that builds the particular look is who is referred to as a designer. Now, but if you're just buying stuff and putting in a store just because you have a store and a name on it, you're not necessarily a designer.
Yeah. Well, okay, folks, you heard, because it's a lot of controversy out here, and we don't know who is a designer and who is not a designer. But you heard from the lion himself.
Yes.
And so, please, you know now the difference. Today's episode is sponsored by Stanlion Clothing. For formal and special occasions, check out Stanlion Clothing located at 8851 Gorman Road, Laurel, Maryland, 20723, or visit the website at stanlion.com. Welcome back to the African King Show. We are at the Lion's Den where the magic happens. So this is the home of affordable luxury. We can see like good shoes, blazers, and everything. So Stanlion, how long have you had the store?
Yeah, well, thank you for coming to the Lion's Den, by the way. Yeah, we've had the store for about a year and a half right now.
Wow.
We launched the store on April of 2019. So 2020 April was about a full year, and then we're taking another run into the next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So how's business been from the time you launched the store till now?
Well, I think business has been great actually, but onto COVID hit and then everything kind of slowed down because we are the place where people come when they have special events, right?
Yeah, I just saw that right now because I see people moving in and out,
Exactly.
trying to plan for events and stuff.
Exactly. So literally when COVID hit, it shut down everything because all stores were closed at some point. But when it opened with that limitation and we still can have weddings or special events, we really did not have that client flow back. Yeah. But I think everything is getting better because at that time everybody was just so shocked with COVID and they didn't know how to manage it. But right now, going to 2021, I think people now are acclimated to it and they're starting to, work with COVID and use their mask and all the other things, even with the government restrictions to still organize their events. So we're seeing a surge back up, and I think that 2021 is going to be fantastic, especially if the vaccines finally come out and everybody can get it.
Okay, so talking about events, right? When someone is planning for a wedding,
yes.
So I saw you doing like some measurements and stuff.
Yeah.
So do you do the organization for them, like choose the colors or whatsoever? Do they give you an idea and then you bring out like what they're going to, you design it for them?
Thank you for that question. Yes, so most of my clients come in with a concept of what they want.
Okay.
Usually some of them might be a little bit out of line or so, but what we do here at Stanlion Clothing is do a consultation, guide them into choosing the right colors, based on the events, weather, and then of course in climate. Like the gentleman that just left is going to a wedding in Ghana. It's going to be hot in Ghana, so choosing the right fabric is important, the right color based on the color tone and things like that, and then guide them on the whole design, and then of course complete the design process for them. So it takes some really key details to make sure that they come out looking absolutely swanky.
Wow. So how long does it take for one to do all that, to design the product, then get your...
Yeah, so our lead time is usually, a comfortable lead time is about 6 weeks. But we always advise, especially our African brothers, they always come like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to their wedding. But our lead time, if you are, just a groom, at least give us at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
A comfortable time will be actually 8 weeks, so that we get your measurements, get your design, our production team takes about 3 weeks to get your suit completed, and then you come back for a fitting. It's always good so that if there is anything that we need to tweak, we do it in a comfortable time, so we're not doing, the pressure runs, which can lead to mistakes and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have any projects coming up?
Yes, we have a major launch of our collection for 2021.
Okay.
The ceremonial collection is going to be dropping on January 15.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, this one is going to be out of this world. In 2021, one of the things that we want to do is we'll launch an annual Stanlion, more like a swanky Saturday event.
Oh,
but
man.
it's going to be an annual Stanlion fashion show, and together with something that we believe will look like Sapology, where people come dapper to the tea, have a great time, we'll do the wrong way, and then of course people then have fun.
All right, so we have the cameras here for evidence. I hope you're going to book the African King show to host a red carpet for that event.
Hey, absolutely.
We don't want to miss that.
Definitely not something that the African King show will miss. We'd love to have you on the red carpet, because it's going to be something phenomenal.
Okay, thank you, because I'm about to put my orders right now for that day. Yeah, I mean, I need to get ready, because I don't want to be the last person that
no
day.
doubt, you're in the right place,
No, I can see, man. So please don't forget, if you need outstanding blazers, shoes, whatsoever you want, stop at the Lion's Den. Let me tell you, I'm here by myself and I've seen everything. Okay, it's the home for affordable luxury.
I like that.
Yep.
If you think it, we can design it for you.
Oh, man.
All you need to do is conceive it.
Yep, they bring it to life. Okay,
yes, that's right.
So come to the Lion's Den and make your dreams come true. All right, the Lion himself, it was a pleasure having you on this show. We really do appreciate you for coming to the studio and, doing everything that you do for our community. I want to thank you so, so much.
No, man, the pleasure is actually mine. Thank you so much, the African King Show, for visiting Lion Den and for putting African businesses in the forefront. It's absolutely a fantastic idea, so I could not be more proud to be on the show. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. Remember, there is greatness in every second. We think positively. Stay positive. See you next time.